Hello, Catalyst community. If you're new to the show, I'm your host, Dr. Brad Cooper, CEO of Catalyst Coaching 360, and this brief episode is round 2 of a new feature, our new bite-sized boosts. It's something we're releasing twice monthly to provide you with, we hope, a both thought and action-provoking start to your week, your month, or whatever cadence you found to be of value. If you tune in expecting one of our popular interview formats with some of the world's top authors, researchers, athletes, and coaches, we'll be back with a new one next week. And there are over 300 of our prior episodes available on demand anytime if you'd like to tap into those. With that said, let's get that boost fired up. According to studies out of UCSD, we take in 11.8 hours or 34 gigabytes of information each day. That's the equivalent of hearing or reading 100,000 words every single day. And for reference, if you're familiar with J.R.R. Tolkien's 304-page book, The Hobbit, well, that contains 95,000 words. Does any of that information we're taking in move us forward toward better than yesterday? Or are we satisfied simply being a conduit with the information flowing through our brains, but little or nothing retained along the way? Simply listening, watching, or reading on their own rarely creates notable stickiness. This information application gap is a widespread problem across personal and organizational health, wellness, and performance strategies. Individuals and employers optimistically invest time, money, and energy on courses, books, apps, and related options. The boxes get checked, but the application is almost entirely missing as we simply add a few more paragraphs to our daily 100,000 word intake. What does work? Creating notes. Our notes. If listening to a podcast, reading a book, article, or watching a video, pause occasionally and think about what we're hearing, what we're reading, and why it matters. Specifically to me, specifically to you in our lives. Then jot those personalized application points into a notepad or journal. The optimal next step is sharing what I learned with someone else. If your employer provides access to a board-certified health and wellness coach, jump on that opportunity. These individuals are the true experts in behavior change. If you don't have access to a board-certified coach, alternatives may include discussions with a friend, family member, or small group, or potentially even taking that information and teaching it to others. Suzanne and I both engage in coaching regularly. Maybe that sounds strange to you, knowing that we invest most of our waking hours smack dab in the center of the world of health, wellness, and performance. Or maybe that's exactly the point. We have all the information at our fingertips, but we both know if we don't purposely move beyond information and into meaningful application, that information is of little to no value. In addition to meeting regularly with our own coach, we love kicking around insights from books, articles, podcasts, and other resources over dinner. And I'll spend hours writing our weekly Catalyst Compass columns as another practical way to bridge my own information application gap about things I'm learning. And please, don't tell anyone that. I'm not sure it's a good idea for our readers to know I'm benefiting as much or more than they are from those columns. One last idea. After reading the research related to this episode, I'm planning to begin keeping my journal right next to me whenever I'm reading a book, using the left side of the page in the journal to collect items of interest, while the right side will continue to be used for more traditional journaling. How about you? What might work for you and your own unique life? You've just about made it to the end of this brief episode. Will it matter? Will doing so be a positive catalyst for you in some way? Or just another done and dusted task in your busy day? The decision is up to us. Check a box or change a life. I kind of like option 2. Thanks for joining us for this latest bite-sized boost. Next week's episode features food nutritional scientist Dr. Janine Higgins discussing her latest discoveries. Until then, please feel free to contact us with any questions about either pursuing your own MBHWC-approved health and wellness coach certification, or for employers, bringing the very best in physical and mental well-being support to your team members. Make it a great rest of your week, and thanks for being a catalyst.